right now starts World War II.
Although the Ottomans do have a non-aggression pact with the German Empire.
Yeah.
And the Ottomans have between 24 and 44 divisions, so they probably have close to 35 divisions.
Hmm.
Which, honestly, if you think about it, it's not bad because I have 8 divisions on the border. You have 13, and, well, you have more than that now, don't you? You
Yeah,
got 15, and our buddies in the south have 6, so if you do that, it's 21 plus 8 is about 32, so we about match them toe to toe right now. But they're spread more thin than we are, so.
yeah, they have like all these other countries below them.
Yeah, and then they also, we can start the Arab Revolt, which will disorganize them, and then Kurdistan will rise up. So we have a lot going for us. I just plan on taking over. Oh, Washington fell. So DC has fallen.
It's just like the movie, except for they're not invading.
Where in the hell is the new capital at? Oh, it's in Dallas. So Dallas is the new capital of the United States.
Dallas.
Yes, you'd be correct. Home of the Cowboys. No, they moved it to Denver. Never mind. that
What do you over there?
So yeah, they're based in Denver, which honestly will probably help them because now they have their capitals in the right place. And Quentin Roosevelt is president now.
Wow.
So Roosevelt is president, but he's got. Hopefully, he holds the line, but he's getting squished on 2 fronts, so I don't know.
Okay, we're coming back. We're coming
You're gonna have a ton of divisions by the time war starts. Have you already gotten rid of your civilian economy?
back. No, I did not.
You,
Right.
that, and then you also need to up to limited conscription so you have troops because you only have 79,000 men.
Well, how do I do that? Because honestly, I have not played this game in a very long time.
All you got to do is click on your flag and you go into laws and government and you click on volunteer only circle. You see that?
Yeah.
Click on that and then you can change it to limited conscription with for only 100 political power.
Crap, I don't have 100 political power yet.
Well, that's what you need to do right away because you need to have men. Bodies, they're important. I have 335,000 men in my army. At least, well, available to be recruited. So, and I need to go ahead and edit this and add me some artillery.
Some arty.
I'm producing pretty rapidly. I honestly I don't have a huge need for a ton of artillery right now. I actually have a pretty good amount. I only need 68. So that's not bad.
Sound like you're getting tired.
Been there, done that.
Alright.
Well, it's almost 38, so this war is going to get started here soon.
Ooh, I love wartime.
Yes, I think we all do.
the Ottomans are going to get prepared for a war because I'm bringing it.
Good to hear. Syndicalists and Partia Commune, okay. And now let's go ahead and get this. Because we gotta work on getting rid of this inexperienced forces shit. Yay! Let's up that efficiency. May end up trying to do an amphibious landing behind, like in Tel Aviv, behind the Ottomans, so I can encircle. But we'll come across that as it gets to the point. Have you already drawn an offensive line?
Not yet.
Yeah, go ahead. I'd go ahead and get ready to do that soon, because this war is going to get started here very soon. And you can get planning bonus and everything else. Good.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking a shit ton of their stuff.
Always good to hear.
Let's get rid of this. I'm going to draw another. Okay, so I'm literally going to... I'm going to split them in half.
Alright. Well, the goal is that we need to put as much focus on disorganizing and encircling as many of their decentralized forces as possible across the empire. Because you'll push in from the north, I will push in from the southwest, and our friend in the bottom will tie up any reinforcements in the center while we do that. That's the goal, but you know how goals can be. So that's what we're going for right now.
Alright, good. Man, I can't wait to get this war started.
It's gonna be good. So I don't think the U.S. is gonna win this war, because the Pacific states are continuing to push inward, and both the CSA and the AUS are pushing further west. So I don't think the U.S. is gonna survive. I don't know who's gonna end up winning now, because probably the combined syndicates are looking pretty good right now, because they have volunteers from Britain, France, and Mexico. But U.S. also has tons of volunteers too, so.
Yeah, it could be anybody's country at this point.
I will say the CSA has between 56 and 121 divisions. Well, whatever happens, happens. I'm sure Canada is watching it very closely while sweating.
Canada's like... Okay.
Canada needs to go to war with the CSA.
Why don't they?
They only have 50% national unity? What the hell? Oh, they have very low stability. That's great.
I have like 75% national unity.
I'm at 70. The Ottomans are, interestingly enough, are at 70. But the Russian Empire, for Christ's sake, is only at 35% national unity.
Oh, wow.
That's because they're having a disaster because of the fact that they reelected the Russian czar to the power, so everybody's kind of pissed.
Fuck this country.
Basically.
God, they are not doing good up there.
Nope. It's hard to tell what Russia's going to do. Japan stayed democratic. Yeah, they stayed democratic. Which is interesting. Which is actually really interesting if you think about it, because theoretically that means Japan could be the democratic nation fighting a fascist USA. Talk about a plot twist.
Yeah. Sounds like a big plot twist, to be honest.
That kind of makes me think, like, who would you want to win?
Well, certainly not the fucking Russians or whatever.
Well, I wouldn't want the, I don't know if I'd want fascist America to win over democratic Japan, honestly.
Well, then who do you want to win then?
Probably democratic Japan, because they're democratic. So democracy can return to the U.S. where it belongs. I'm going to limit my exports because I need... Yeah.
Australian Confederation.
Okie dokie then. Alright, so it's going to be soon because it's already February. Honestly, we should trade for tungsten because we desperately need to. Let's trade with the Princely. The good old Princely Federation, because we need to boost that production up. Get it to full potential. I mean, I have 7 military factories now.
7?
Yeah. So, yeah, all 3 of us have 7. So we have 14 military factories to the Ottomans 1.
Okay, cool.
Only 13.
Meanwhile, I'm literally building up the front lines.
Yeah, how many divisions you got now?
17 now.
Have you gotten that conscription yet?
No, I only have 73.
Alright, well that's the first thing you need to do because you've only got 58,000 men.
I'm trying.
Because if you run out of men, you're dead. Because bodies are the most important thing, and you do share the largest front line with the Ottomans.
Yeah, I know.
So you'll be doing a lot of the heavy stuff.
Oh, sounds like work.
Let's go ahead and send you that direction. So I've got 10 divisions ready to push into Sinai. I've got 4 divisions defending the Libyan border, and so yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Well,
Come on, we need to hurry here.
How you doing on division strength? You got 17. You're not doing bad at all. I've only got 15, but I'm pretty rapidly growing. All right. Think you're about ready for this?
Well, let's hope.
Well, the USA is not doing well. Actually, they pushed into the Pacific states a good bit, surprisingly. Pushed into the state of Washington and Oregon and parts of California. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a change, but the U.S. is actually pushed in Louisiana, so maybe the U.S. might win this. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like it's hard to tell right now.
It is, honestly. I was starting to think U.S. had lost their win, but I might have been too soon to say that. Russia's not going to be doing anything for a while. They are so low on political power because of this disaster in their country and their national unity being so low. They can't even do any national focuses, so they're not going to do anything for a long time. Which is good news, I guess.
Oh, slowly getting there.
Oh, did you not hear what I was saying?
What?
I was talking about how Russian Empire is not going to do anything anytime soon because they have such a horrible political power situation.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, so they're not doing jack. It'll be another year or two.
Oh, man. At least I won't have to worry about them yet. You there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on this real quick because I'm trying to get to this professional force before we end up at war, but I don't think I'm going to in time. Alrighty. How's your army looking? 17 divisions.
Still the same. Getting closer and closer to be able to change this, too. I ought to put on service by requirement. But, that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, no. Not unless you're dying.
Or I could put on scraping the bottom of the barrel, but that'll take a long time.
Yeah, and that doesn't help you either. But you do need to put on limited conscription as a start.
Well, I'm getting closer and closer. I'm at 94. So that's pretty good. 95. Stand corrected.
Good. You'll probably have over 20 some divisions by the time we get to this war. It's mid-April though, so this war is like gonna happen any minute.
Oh, I can't wait.
Like it is. It's gonna happen very soon.
Can't wait to just storm on in there and kill some people. No, I'm not psychotic.
Huh.
Maybe a little, but still.
Well, shit.
What's a disarmed nation like? Just disarm everyone, or
Yeah, and you'll have no troops basically.
that's gay.
A little bit, both literally and figuratively.
Boom.
And how many men did that give you? Yeah, you have 189,000 now. That's a lot better.
That's when I was like, come on, and boom.
Well, you'll get territory out of this war.
Oh, I know. And I can't wait.
You're gonna get, well, yeah, you got claims on one. So you'll likely get a Kirku, which is got 700,000 people, so that will boost your manpower. All right, well, we're gonna keep working. Just gonna get the computing machine because we need to learn how to use a goddamn typewriter.
I mean, it would be a good thing to have.
Yeah, my army's growing pretty rapidly. At this point, I have a surplus in equipment. My upgrades are coming along too. Oh, here it is.
Alright, so that's our queue.
Yeah, well, it'll take a minute, but yeah, it is our queue. Because we'll get the question here in a minute, because Kurdistan. Just give it a moment. Hopefully Kurdistan holds out.
Well, they're pulling their troops off some of the borders.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
They do realize they do that, they're literally screwed.
Well, they aren't thinking we're going to go to war with them, so that's also a thing. But no, there should be, I think there's an event that will pop up that will say that we're going to give us a choice whether or not we want to go to war.
Eruption of the Kurdish uprising in the Ottoman Empire commenced part of Oh wow. Okay, well
What?
The eruption of the Kurdish uprising in the Ottoman Empire convinced part of our Kurdish population to leave the country to join the uprising. Shall we allow them to leave our country?
Yes, allow them.
And I'm allowing.
Because that'll give the Kurds more infantry. And they'll leave your country, so they'll no longer be a pain in the ass to you. Alrighty, come on. I'm pretty sure that event's supposed to fire. But who knows? Alrighty, that's interesting. So the racist one in South Africa, that's great. The apartheid folk.
I wish I could just push that button to activate and just go right in there and fuck everyone up.
I do too. Wait for this event, because I know there's an event that's going to fire that's going to say it's time. Because we got to take advantage of the Ottomans' weakness. Might be wrong though.
Well, you better not be wrong. I want war. I want war now.
Well, you've made that clear.
Just saying.
No, it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. War is right around the corner.
I want war. I want war now. Like, okay. Who are these views? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, they're probably going to fucking annex Kurdistan. Yeah, probably soon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We'll go after him anyway, you know how it'll be.
But they did take that little bit of territory right there, though. But what does it matter?
Yeah, they're on the border of Afghanistan, I guess. Hopefully Kurds hold out somewhat. They have 80% national unity, so they're not dying. Nope, never mind, they're dead. That was short. Well, I guess it eliminates the Kurdish from being a problem.
Yeah. I'm thinking about staging a coup in there, though.
No, don't bother. We're gonna go to war anyway.
Yeah, okay. Like, don't matter. We're gonna kill them anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That blows.
yeah, it did. That was uneventful. Well, it'll be okay. I mean, soon enough we'll have the Axis going to war against the Ottomans.
Hitler would be proud.
Evidently, given the name, it's kind of suggestive. Even though I don't know if the mustache is necessarily matching with my leader, but I mean, come to think of it, all of our leaders have some sort of mustache.
Yeah? Well, it's safe to say I'm going to be good on my end, because I have 19 divisions. Get ready to run right in there.
And you have 8 military factories. I have 9. How much do the Ottomans have? The Ottomans still have 7. So we've outpaced them in military factories.